My name is Jato, and I'm a Christian mother living in northern Nigeria. Every day when I send my 14-year-old daughter Amina to school, my heart tightens with worry. You see, Amina is the same age as Leah Sharibu was when she was taken from her school in Dapchi, just a few hours from here. Leah's story haunts me. A young girl, steadfast in her faith, refusing to deny Christ even in the face of captivity. It's been 8 years since Boko Haram took her, and still she remains their prisoner. Every time I look at Amina, I can't help but think, what if it had been her? Living under the shadow of religious persecution is not easy. There are areas where Christians are killed simply for their faith. But by God's grace, we continue to live alongside our Muslim neighbors. It's not the same everywhere. In Yoruba land, in the southwest, Christians and Muslims live together like family. And I know that in some parts of the world, Christians are the ones persecuting other religious groups because of their faith. I often wonder, what does my faith call me to do in the face of religious persecution? Jesus teaches us to love our enemies, to pray for those who persecute us. It's not easy, believe me. Some days, when I hear of another attack, another kidnapping, I feel anger rising in my heart. But then I remember, being a Christian means being Christ-like. These conflicts didn't start yesterday. Even in Jesus' time, there were clashes between different groups, but Jesus showed us a different way. He calls us to show love, even to those who seem to have no regard for life. At first, this seems like a heavy yoke to bear, but Jesus promises that his yoke is easy and his burden is light. How do we find that lightness? It's only through God's grace. We carry the yoke of loving our neighbors, even when those neighbors wish us harm. It's not easy, but God's grace sees us through every challenge. When I pray with Amina each morning before she goes to school, I remind her of Jesus' words. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Our strength doesn't come from expectation of an easy life. Instead, it's rooted in the knowledge that Christ walks with us through every hardship. In the face of persecution, we don't simply await rescue. We actively live out our faith, knowing that each act of love and forgiveness is a testament to Christ's enduring power in our lives. Leah's story reminds us of the cause of this faith, but it also shows us its power. In Damatru, a small Christian community still gathers to pray for Leah's return. Their hope, their persistent faith, inspires me to keep believing, to keep loving, to keep living alongside all my neighbors, Muslim and Christian alike. As I watch Amina leave for school each day, I pray not only for her safety, but also for her heart. I pray that she, like Leah, will have the strength to stand firm in her faith. But I also pray that she will have the love to see the image of God in everyone she meets, regardless of their faith. This is how we find rest in God, not by harboring hatred or intolerance, but by letting Christ's love flow through us, even in the face of persecution. It's a daily choice, a daily surrender. But in making this choice, we find that our burdens truly do become light, and in God we find rest.